Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Just Bree coming at you with another video. Feel free to hit the like, share, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate all you guys' support. I don't know what I would do without you. I'd be lost without you. No, just kidding. So 463 subscribers, guys. Just not that long ago. I think earlier today I was like at 450 something. Y'all better get into it. Get into it. Yes, bitch. Yes. Okay, so I wanted to read this comment that somebody posted because we're going to be dealing with this is part two of my reaction to Chrissy's eviction situation. And actually, I'm doing my reactions backwards because I did my first reaction to her second video, and now I'm doing this reaction to her first video. Okay, who cares? Oh shit, let me turn the TV down, y'all, because I don't want to get a strike. Okay, so, mm, oh, I got more comments. I got a lot of comments. See, how you doing? So, shout out to Marissa Starr. Thank you for commenting on this video. She says, "I love the way you speak. That title pretty much sums it up." Yeah, my evictions are not ruining my kids' stability. The reactors are. Um, Lord Gaelic, shout out to him. That's a A1 Day one from the Sansaray days. Fei Fei says, so now they're attacking us who had the sense to only have one child. I guess that's a response to the comment somebody made in Chrissy's chat. Um, let me see. Fei Fei said, my baby go back from Disney. Oh, just got back from Disney World in a cruise. Can't can't do that shit with 9. Listen, okay. And I just talked about how I take my son shopping, and I thought about this um actually it was like a year ago, and I just remember taking him shopping and thinking like, damn, thank God it's only thank God it's only one. And it was something else about how I could do, things with him that I couldn't do with, multiple children. And I mean, don't get me wrong, multiple children is beautiful. That's a beautiful thing, especially when you have two-parent household, if not marriage. But anyway, um oh, lovely is your name. Hey, shout out to you, girl. She said, exactly. My only child is 17 and vacationing in Italy with her best friend and her family and gets to shop wherever she wants. You better get into it, Italy. She look like she black. Okay, black. Yes. Go Italy. Go Italy. We got your passport. My daughter just got her passport. She's 25. Shout out to her too. Um, she shops wherever she wants. Has been out the country 7 times already. Chrissy's kids can never have that luxury unless they become adults. Got jobs and created until they become adults, got jobs and created that type of lifestyle. Yet their mama hollers how she makes 60K a month. Child, 60K. Did she really say that? Somebody get that on speed dial. Somebody post that. I would love to hear that in person. I mean, I believe you guys, but child. Okay. Lovely also says Chrissy stay embarrassing her diehard subbies. They swear she could do no wrong, but her whole life consists of being a complete F up. It's easy to do wrong and not put your kids first. She should challenge herself and do better by her kids and herself. I won't hold my breath though and will continue to watch the shit show for entertainment purposes. I mean, I don't know what else she think we here for. Um Cherokee Chief, shout out to you. How you doing? Um he made or he or she made some googly eyes, and I said, "Feel free to elaborate." And and they said, "Child, I'm here for the Chrissy drag." So, and I promised there will be a part two. So this is part two. Um, Josephine G, shout out to you for coming to the channel. You know, the bigger my channel gets, I am not a deleter of comments. Um, unless they just proven to be what the hell? Disgusting and degrading, just over the top stupid, okay? I'm not into deleting comments. I don't care if you agree or disagree. I am here for all of it, honey. Just make sure and hit the like or dislike button. It doesn't matter. It's the traffic and the watch time and all that jazz. Um, and what else was I gonna say? I think that's it. Okay, so Josephine G says, "It's sad how bored people are. If something is not important when I take my last breath, it's not important now. Some people need to go out on dates and it's given dry up kitty bored with someone else's life." Crownly Joy says, "Yet here you are." I say, or it's giving what I yeah, I can't talk, y'all. Sorry. Or it's giving what I reiterated multiple times, that it's a reaction channel to people who choose to put their life on display for the public. There are also reactors who are married, single, and in between. So going out on a date has nothing to do with doing a reaction video. And I need you to get about my dried up kitty, miss. It's given the last time I reacted on Chrissy was months ago. Child, I do reactions so sporadically. Who knows? It's giving you stop by to show that you care. It's giving I do reactions every few weeks. It's giving speak for your own kitty because you have no idea what's going on with this kitty. It's giving it's not personal. I don't know her in my Mariah Carey voice. So I still thank you for that. Thank you, thank you to everyone who stopped by, everyone's commenting, the likes, the dislikes. When they dislike, do they show us? Because I noticed the comments say we'll share feedback with the whatever. I want to know what it say. Because sometimes I be disliking videos too. Shit. Okay, so let me run over to Fran real quick and read her comment section. Hold on, because somebody has something to say over there. Um, Wait a minute now. Come on, get into it. Get into it. Put your back into it. Get into it. Put your back into it. Put your back into it. Put your back into it. Fran she is a beast when it comes to the reactions, child. Um, Chrissy made a comment, and I said, "Girl, Chrissy, you can live under a bridge, sis. We'll still talk about it. And when we get out this line, go back to our regular lives." And I only said that, in the context of her feeling like we really care. Now, I mean, I would care if she lived under a bridge. Like, I have a really big heart. I feed homeless people all the time. Like, y'all wouldn't even know. And it ain't nothing to be bragging about. Like, I'm going just off a tangent for a second. There was a man who was laying prostrate in front of our Dollar General. So I go in, me and my son, and I notice him because I notice people in general because I have a heart for people. And I came out and I said, "Are you hungry?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "All right, I'll be right back." I said, "What you want from McDonald's because there's a McDonald's, it's a plaza, and there's a McDonald's. So anyway, I went and grabbed him some food and something to drink, and that's just me, you know. Um, but anyway, that's on a side note. I don't know. I've mm. Okay. Oh, Marissa made a good comment. She said, "I noticed that these type of women actually think everyone lives like this. This is a movie for a lot of us." Exactly, Marissa. Like people. Okay, friend responded right. That's the realization they are shocked because either they live like this or it's familiar and don't expect better for this woman. They are co signing low life living and putting luxuries before credit and comfort of a single mom's family versus Fenty foundation and a set of new nails. Oh my god. Jersey woman says she wants reactors to be considerate of her children. Meanwhile, she's the inconsiderate one that refuses to pay rent so they can have a home. Y'all keep on blasting Chrissy until she stops getting evicted. I mean, she has to eventually get tired of being tired. The judge, I hope, is a black woman who can give her some advice on the breach of contract and how expensive this practice is of living with eviction after eviction as an option to move around. And on some real shit, that's real talk. And you can say what you want about all of us reactors and all the people in the comment section. We could be haters, we could be this, that, and the other. But ma'am, in the meantime, between time, like this is not normal. And as women, we have to call this shit out. Like somebody said, if you can't tell a black woman, who can tell a black woman anything? Who? I mean, they don't want to hear from Kevin Samuels, and I don't care if you like him or not. They don't want to hear from him. They don't want to hear from. I mean, maybe they want to hear from Derek Jackson because he like to tickle your ears. Um, but if you can't hear from a black man, you definitely don't want to hear from white people. And then a black woman tell you, "What the fuck are you supposed to say?" I mean, yeah, you don't have to say anything, but if it's here and it's public and we choose to comment on it, we're gonna have something to say. You don't have to like it. You don't have to take it into consideration. You know. Um. All I know is for the past 11 years, I have been in the same house. My son has gone and stayed in the same school district. You know. And that's all I know. I said my lease is month to month. I'm a renter too. I've been in my house for 11 years. Anytime I think of moving, I gag. um, Fran said, when you're ready to go, you will. Absolutely. Look, Fran, Christina needs to stop with the bullcrap. She know damn well that her moving constantly affects her children. Okay. Um. Okay, so I think I'm gonna get on. I'm going to watch part one. Um, and I'm starting like in the middle, so it will not be the entire. Oh wait, no, this is it's part two. It's definitely not gonna be the entire one. Um, let's see something real quick. Hmm. All right, listen, she got her supporters, and that's good for her. You know, it's always gonna be people that support fuckery at the end of the day.
Let me get on here and produce my content, collect my coins, and get off. And let me stop What you're looking for has always felt just out of reach. It's a new day. There's a perfect fit just waiting for you. Now,
pouring out all my feels.
So yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna excuse me, probably do about 20 minutes of this. I'm starting almost halfway through because I'm not gonna sit up here and listen to her say the same shit over and over. Oh, here we go. Looking for something. All right. So here's part one. Let's listen in. And I had a few things to say. I don't know if I remember what they were. Let's see if they'll come back to me.
To people who, some of you guys can really understand me and are more realistic, and there's some of you guys who are just like, bitch, I don't care what you say, I'm never gonna like you.
So are you
And
here to be liked or are you here to provide content? Because I thought this was about if this is a job and you on here to make money, um, people that don't like you, they don't matter. So I'm not understanding. Do you want to be liked or you just or what?
those are the people that are really the ones who kind of ruined it for everybody. But like
No, ma'am, you ruined it for yourself, bitch. I mean, I don't have these problems. I got problems, but I ain't got these problems. But, if I put myself out there and people decided they were gonna start digging and, putting different things out there about me, I'm either gonna shit or get out the pot. Because ultimately now at this point in juncture in the game, you already know what this is. You know what it is. And I don't agree with somebody looking up your information, but um, being that it's out there, being that they did and it's out there now, you have to make a choice. You gonna either rise above this shit or you gonna keep allowing yourself to um I don't know, allow yourself to take steps backwards. Now, what I did think about, I'm like, well, damn, all these many years and all these many years, and I mean, listen, I don't know how to edit, and I probably could teach myself, but I personally don't have the patience to teach myself. But I might need to, get some patience. So kudos to you because for creating content, editing your videos, and figuring this shit out. Like, it's not easy. And people actually pay to learn this shit. So, you are capable of making good decisions and being intelligent, but you have other priorities apparently, and that's your business. And I say that to say, I forgot. What the hell was I saying? Oh, so, but instead of, because even prior to this, Chrissy she don't be putting out content like that. So, I don't know who's getting pissed off looking up her information, but um, nobody's that I know of is on here saying that that's okay and that's the thing to do. Um, But so I was gonna say, at some point with all your talent, with the makeup and the this and the that and the editing, that's a talent. You're talented. You have some skills. I just think I would have, at the risk of being talked about anyway, because now it's been up to 10 years now and you still here. You can't be that damn embarrassed. I would have started a GoFundMe and offer up my Cash App, for a certain amount of money to say, hey, you know, um, this is the plan, this is the goal, these are my goals. If you like to contribute, great. If not, send me a prayer or some shit like that and get that money up, bitch. But you because obviously you need some help. You need help.
Like I was saying, hold on a second, you guys, because Blaze just keep busting in here tonight. Hold on. What you need, baby?
Oh Lord. Let me stop this right here real quick before I forget. So this person, Loretta Camp, she says some of us love your glow up. Can you? I mean, anybody want to elaborate on what the glow up is? That would be helpful because again, people just lie to you for the sake of lying. I just don't. I don't get it.
I told Blaze, I said, you don't have to ask me everything. I know Kai is sitting right out there. You could have asked Kai to open that. He's like, but no, I have to ask you everything. Okay. Just ask me everything then, but don't ask me. You could ask me any other time for everything. Um, but they just want to interrupt us because we on FaceTime, remember? So back to the story, y'all. So yeah, so I used to get on here and I used to do that. And then when I changed everything and I stopped sharing so much of my personal life to protect the things that matter to me most, my kids, my personal situation, and things like that. People stopped having things to really go off of to like hate me for, and that made them hate me even more in a sense. But I'm laughing, but it ain't funny. So now there's a lot of people who just like to dig and to like to get into my personal life and into my business and try to like paint this picture or put up this story. But let me just be the first to tell you guys, I'm not perfect. I am, I'm working through and sifting through some things personally, and I just choose not to, that I don't want to share that. And I feel like that should be my business. It's okay. I can understand if I get on here and I say, hey, this is what's going on with me right now. This is what I'm going through right now. Do you guys have any advice, or do you guys want to rip me down from the head to the toe and crucify me like you did Jesus? Okay? Like, I can understand if I got on.
You know, I hate you hoes. I hate anybody that compare themselves to Jesus Christ because that, I mean, I know people, they just, it's just something to say. I get it. People just say that to say it. Chrissy, girl, you are in no way, shape, or form, and none of the rest of us are nowhere near blameless, sinless, and um according to the Christian faith, the sacrificial lamb. So shut up, damn it, with that bullshit. Nobody thinking about, girl, pisses me off. But that's what people always they love to say. It's the stupid shit like that. Anyway,
here and I did those things, but I haven't done those things. So it's like, do I have to put out a statement and say, you guys, can you just respect my privacy at this time? Or do we just all, can we all just be adults and just say, let this girl, let us respect her privacy unless she comes to the platform and say something. What you're never gonna do though is catch me out here being crazy or doing anything outrageous like some of these other people do. I'm not, I have my sanity. I'm perfectly sane. Let's not take it and run with it. Let's bring it the fuck back. Everything I do is for a reason. Everything I do is for a reason, and everything I don't do is for a reason. And y'all can read between the lines on that and do what you want with that, okay? Y'all know I recently went through a breakup, and I have a whole video that I'm gonna do about that because that will explain and fill in a lot of the little holes, and then whatever doesn't get explained will never be talked about on this platform, and that's okay because as a content creator, I know because of what I do, people feel like I know a lot of you guys are like, I know you. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. I love you guys to feel like you know me. But there's some people who feel like they know what they're talking about when they have no fucking clue
Would more effective writing give you an edge at work? Grammarly can make your job one click simpler.
what they're talking about because they feel like they know me. Because I have been on here for a long time and they have watched me for a long time. So it's both. I have the people who I love who feel like, damn girl, I know you, I love you. Like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I fucks with you too. And then I have people who think that they know me just because they watch me, but they don't have the privilege of really knowing who I am or what's going on behind closed doors and everything. Things can be made look any type of way. Any type of way you want to make it look, yeah, it can look that way. But at the end of the day, I'm saying
No, it don't need to. Nobody has to do anything to make anything look anyway. You get on here every 4 to 6 months talking about, I got the keys, I got the keys, I got the house. Come take a look at my house. So people can surmise and assume that, it doesn't take a psychiatrist to fucking figure out that the kids might be scarred for life after moving 100 times before they turn 18. I again, like I said, I'm not condoning the person that found this information because I just think it's ridiculous. I wouldn't dare go out my way personally, but you know, um, I don't know.
safe, my kids are safe, and everything I do is for them. You guys may not get
Your kids are safe. Yeah, okay, yeah, they safe now because Strangler Bay not there. Um, and y'all not arguing and cussing and fussing in front of them. I hope this is your last man, Chrissy. Literally until your last child turn 18. That's how long you need to be single, ma'am. And your youngest is what, 3? So you got another 14 years. You'll still be pretty young. How old are you? 30 something? 32, I think. Plus 14. 32 plus 14 is 46. Oh, girl, you almost be 50. Okay. And you'll still be you'll still be in the running, girl. But I wouldn't advise another man the way you know how to pick them because you got 7 baby daddies and Rod, it's not a good look. It's not a good. You don't have a good history of picking. Where is your mother? Y'all need to do a Q&A because I got some questions for her ass. Because I want to know. Never mind.
it. You guys may not understand it. You guys may be like, damn. What's going? What? Are you crazy? Are you okay, boo? Like, I'm perfectly okay. Sometimes I don't want to talk about it without talking. I want to talk about it without talking about it without talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But Sometimes you have to do certain things and get uncomfortable. Sometimes shit gets uncomfortable. Right now, I'm in an uncomfortable portion of my life. Just wait for chapter two. I posted a quote about this on not my Snapchat, my Instagram the other day. If y'all not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at Chrissy2.
She pretty calm for somebody that's got to get the hell on up out of there. And I mean, it's always the next chapter and watch and see this, that, and the third. And y'all bitches between you, Jazz, and Liv ain't did shit um worth I mean, really worth earth shattering or worth anybody really giving a damn. I mean, hell, ain't nobody, I mean, shit happens, life happens, granted. But, child, how about you find a man that, if you just had to have a man with a job, bitch? I don't understand. The bum and Rod didn't have a job? Rod got a criminal history. The bum, he just, I mean, you use him as a babysitter, like, and from what I could gather, you call yourself trying to run that show, run that ship. So he wasn't really the man that you would have preferred him to be, because you got to be the fucking charge. And you could tell just the whole your attitude and the way you talk. You want to be in charge of the nigga. And that's probably why you ain't got none now. And them baby daddies ain't say with your ass. Because you think you running the show. No. What a real woman wants a man that's a leader. Well, for the most part, shit, any woman I be hearing talking, they talking about they want a leader. They want a man to take charge and all that bullshit. But then, then you got some of them, hell, they want to wear the pants in the family. They want the balls. No, I want my man to lead. And Chrissy is the man in the relationship. Period. And I said what I said.
Slide the information is down in the description box below. Follow me on Instagram. But I posted this and it was like, for everybody who wants to talk about my life and be all up in my business, just hold on, baby, because chapter 2 is coming. I said,
And let me clarify this, Miss T. Renee. She says, what I don't get is the ones that are quick to say I only speak on things these ladies post. Yet there have been several lies about you, and you clearly haven't posted anything. Well, I don't know who you said that. So from my understanding, a reactor got some information that seemed pretty legit that she wanted to confirm. And I don't know what she was going to do with it after that. But then to find out, actually, the shit came out the day before. So now it's just public. And I never said I only post. I mean, well, they may have said it, but so what? Shit. If it's public information, then hey.
that because I already knew that people are gonna have, whatever. So you feel me? Y'all, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But if you know, for the girls that know, get it, right? So just be patient with me.
And y'all can't talk about nobody being obsessed about nothing. Because it's reactors in this chat now that talk about everybody else. And just because they cool with Chrissy don't mean a goddamn thing.
My personal life will always remain personal. I'm not going to get on here and let any one bitch or another try to rip me down from the hills to the ground and try to say this or that. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I know me as a quality of a woman. I know me in the quality of my skills and my quality of a mother. And it is what it is. I will say this because I wanted to say this the last time, but you know, me not wanting to talk about my personal business also leaves it open for people to just say whatever the fuck they want to say. But I will say this: if I move every day, every week, every month, every 4 months, every 6 months, every 12 months, 15 months, 26 months, that is my business. I will move as many times as I see fit. If that's not okay with you, if you feel like the kids are gonna be
And this is why CPS need to be involved. This is exactly why, because this is not okay. This is not okay. And Chrissy, you better hope that one of your baby daddies and or somebody else who would go out their way to call child protective services, or you better hope before you go before a judge that they don't decide. It's interesting that you still have all those children because you move so much, because that is called instability. And if you are not stable enough and cannot afford to live in a home and take care of your children, then you might need a break from them. I'm not saying that the children need to be gone permanently, by no means, but you need to get yourself situated and then you can get your kids back. But I wouldn't be mad if somebody saw this and reported you to CPS, because Chrissy, you sit up here and you talk all this shit. And if I moved every day, okay, badass, go ahead. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen in the next 6 months or so. Um, yeah.
damaged and whatever, you can pay for some therapy. You can send my cash app is at Chrissy 2 Fly.
So now we can pay for therapy, huh? Oh shit. Because of your fuck
The
up.
same. I'm sorry, not as Chrissy 2 Fly. They could drop my cash app down in the comments. If you
Hold on, y'all. You know what? I gotta take this computer to the shop or something. Cause they be telling me that I don't understand. I try to delete some stuff and it's still acting up. Still telling me I need to free up some space. Shut up, computer. Shut it up. So anyway, um, I hope that's it. So yeah, so somebody should step in, I think, but apparently she don't seem to have too much family left, too much family to reach out to.
you guys are so concerned, you can cash at me. Other than that, you're gonna have to sit back and let me do what I do. And if you come across anything online that I didn't give you, step around that shit and keep it pushing. That's basically all I can offer you guys. But like I said, everything I do is for my children, and everything else is whatever. So
No, you got with Rod for yourself. You didn't get with Rod because he was a good dude that was gonna be around for the long term. Because if that's the case, y'all would have got married a long time ago. You knew Rod wasn't shit, and you knew that you had no business being in that relationship while you sitting up there contemplating having a 10th damn baby. Octomom, shut your ass up.
I feel better now. So let me read some of
See, it's about her. She feel better. I bet you do. Because I wonder if you, I wonder how your childhood was. I really do. Because, like Marissa said, it's a case study. I'd be curious
y'all's
to know.
comments. Look like you lost weight. I'm trying to lose weight, you guys.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to Lipstick Alley real quick and we're going to wrap this here up because, you know, I wanted to. I had some thoughts, and I hope I got them all out. Everybody just had such good comments, good commentary that it brought up some good points that I had at the time. But that was earlier today, so I don't know. So let's see what whew, sorry guys. Let's see what Lipstick Alley has to say. Come on. What do that mean? Oh hell. All right, y'all. Hang on one second. Let me just try to pull up Lipstick Alley. Strong Mommy Chrissy. Lipstick Alley. What is going on? So my daughter is in Las Vegas, guys. She will be coming home in the morning. She drove up to LA. Um, I told her to send me some pictures. All right, guys. Let's see what we got here. Excuse me. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Okay, sorry, y'all. I know it's a long pause. Strong. Or dead air, rather. Sorry. I just want to see what they got to say. Well, I got, because this going to be the last. This is it for me. After this, I am done until some new shit come up with Chrissy. Um, Hang on, guys. This is someone. Strong Mommy Chrissy. I do think she's talented. I just think it's unfortunate. Listen, this was what I was gonna say too. I had a girlfriend who started having kids at 12. Her first baby at 12. Um, so it is very perplexing because she had the first one at 12, the second one at 15, and then she had a set of twins at what, like 19? And then by 21, I believe she had her fifth. Come to find out, she had been molested by a family friend. And so and the other thing too that was kind of disheartening, her parents were both like reverends in the church. And I just don't know what they were thinking. You know, I just really don't know. She ended up having two more children, so she has a total of seven. She got married and to an older gentleman, and she's been with him for at least 20 years now. And she's a grandmother, and we're both 43. She's a couple days older than me. No, she actually a year older than me. So then when she was 12, is she a year older or just, I can't remember. So yeah, she's a grandmother, a step grandmother, all at 43. Um, so yeah, I don't know. It just, I just feel like, and I'm a teen mom. I was a teen mom too. I had my daughter the month before I turned 18, right? Um, but I knew that was it for me because I just had for one thing, I wasn't about to be nobody baby factory. And number two, you know, the whole drama behind that my first kid was just so dramatic. I was like, oh shit, I ain't never letting this happen again. You know, my parents, oh God, my dad, he went crazy. My mother, she wouldn't talk to me. My dad actually stopped talking to me for like 3 months or some shit like that. You know, it was just awful. It was awful. Um, but as soon as I had her, I feel like I want to say before I left the hospital, they gave me the depot shot at that time. And baby, I was faithful with that double shot for years. You understand? Years. So, I just never I've had I've had a tough sort of I was kind of like the typical young lady, typical girl in a sense that I wanted somebody to love me and all that dumb shit, right? So, I know I get that. Um and at the end of the day, her kids are here. There's nothing you could do about it, right? Um I'm just curious to see, interested to see. And I mean, you could call it nosy, whatever. I get it. And it is nosy. I'm just curious to see. Because listen, I got mine to be 25 with no children. Okay. How about that? How about that? And I was determined not to allow her to be like me. At least, um, as far as being the teen mom go, that just wasn't gonna happen. Not under my watch. Ayanna Van Zant. As she said, not under my watch. So yeah, no. She was not gonna be a teen mom. So I'm just curious to see. She's got what, at least 3 or 4 girls. So this will be interesting because I'm pretty sure she'll try to go back to dating and on Plenty of Fish or however she gets her men. And it'll be interesting to see who falls under the cracks. You know, um, if I was her, I would definitely fill each child out. I mean, everybody may not agree with this, and that's okay. But because of Chrissy's background and the things that her children have seen, um, if I were her, and this is me talking to Chrissy, Chrissy, if I were you, um, you may have to start the girls on birth control as early as 14. So, just don't put your head in the sand, honey, with the girls. because it's going to be easier for them to mimic what you're doing and what you have done because there is no father in the home. So be very clear that that's going to have an effect. The twins' father don't even deal with them, period. Cadence, I want to say I heard somebody say Cadence' father sees her, right? And then I think it's another girl in there somewhere. But I would not be surprised if any of them got pregnant by their 14th birthday. So Chrissy, you that's what you need to start preparing for cuz you got one going into high school now. And I would hope and pray that you've had a serious conversation with her about, and there's a conflict about schools teaching our children sex and things like that. And I personally would not, I don't mind a little health education in high school, the basics. I don't know what the basics, I mean, whatever the basics is. Shit, I don't even remember what I learned in health. That's how insignificant it was at the time, I guess. But particularly at Cadence's age, you're gonna have to start talking to her um ASAP because they already learning from their friends and you don't want them to learn from their friends. I talk to my son about little shit now, but like I really need to come up with like a whole plan or like what the fuck? Why do I always get lost for words? I really need to come up with something on paper that a care not a care plan, but some kind of plan to show him, talk to him about, you know, the different stages in life and the whole process of a sperm and an egg and all that shit. And I'm gonna show him a birthing video, and it's gonna be the real deal. So, and I already told his ass. Um. Anyway, not to get into that. Okay, so let's see. I hate to say this and bother this brother with some more kids, but Chrissy needs to send some of her kids to your house. What? Oh, please. But for real, Chrissy is pathetic. Bitch should have stopped at two kids. Hoe off her rocker thinks she could raise nine on her own. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, girl, this ain't working. I'm at 52 minutes, y'all. All right, I apologize. I think I might do another 15 minutes because I do want to read these questions and these comments. And I might have this gonna I know this gonna spark more conversation. She's been on YouTube for how long? Why is she still poor? Same thing I was saying in the other video. She should be on It's Judy Life level. I don't know who that is. Maybe Tiffany Darling. My point is she's stupid and clearly hustling backwards. She's failed her kids, can't even keep her kids in a stable environment for a year. She needs to get a real job. Same with Olivia, fat, fugly ass. Out of all that little clique, Ming seems like the only one with a little sense. I don't really watch any of these idiots' channels. I just come here for the updates. Chrissy is a broke loser. Honestly, if she was a nigga, even though she got these kids, technically dragging them from house to house to house, this is some deadbeat, trifling ass bullshit. And all her so-called supporters, if this was a man, they would not be supporting this bullshit. Yeah, you feed them because you get food stamps. Kudos. That's what you're supposed to do. But you're not housing them. And then you date bums. Um, Wait a minute. Witchy Witch, shout out to her. She is so cute. I love that little chocolate drop of a woman. She's so freaking pretty. Her channel is, I love her reactions and her content is so funny. Um, okay, they talking about another content creator. They said Keisha Anderson, a scammer who neglect her kids and take care of a drug addict. Child. See, I can't get into all of these different family channels. That's why I don't know any successful single mom channels. But if y'all know any, y'all can shout them out in the comment section. Um, to be honest, okay, Jiz, we know it's you, and we know you're just dying to say whatever to get the heat off. Your big booty hippo. Just say whatever it is here. Oh, they talking to Jazz. Okay. It's about damn time. This person said, nosy neighbor. I subscribed a long time ago and stopped checking in here regularly because I got tired of her making the same mistakes over and over. Every now and then I would peep in here if I was in the net famous section or search her up on YouTube. Here I was thinking this girl was doing somewhat okay. I would just skip through a video or two on YouTube or read a few pages here and there. I can't believe she's getting evicted again. I don't know how she enjoys a restful night of sleep, knowing debts are looming. I wouldn't be able to enjoy a manicure, eating out, online shopping, etc. I'd probably be crying myself to sleep at night, feeling like a failure to my children. She must have nerves of steel, either that or she's emotionally detached as a coping mechanism. I'd be a nervous wreck sitting online talking to strangers would be the last of my concerns. Yeah, I said she seemed awfully calm. And I mean, some people look at that as a sign of strength. I don't fucking know. It's a sign of clownery to me because, bitch, I would be on here, I don't know, posting, making, well, I wouldn't be her in the first place, but girl, what's your hustle? I don't understand. If Chrissy was just a pill popper, she wouldn't have been doing lines of coke with the Mamiana crew. Oh, no. Since I got back, I definitely detect a shift in energy in her thread from when I first started watching her. If you are not belligerent and rabid and full of hate, people think they're a cheerleader. I get along better with less emotional posters. So, yeah, I don't get caught up into what other people, just that craziness. I'm just here for the comments on Chrissy. If Chrissy ever moved to a cheap rural area, she'd have to cool that kitty off. You can't be fucking everyone's man in that kind of community without everyone finding out. Everyone's got 1,000 cousins, so they've got eyes and ears everywhere. Chrissy would be getting stomped every week. She needs to train those kids to cover her like a SWAT team when they leave the house. What? Um, if Chrissy was smart, she'd do the same. Salt and fat filled meals as Jamero staying paid. She also pays someone, her oldest kid, I think, to edit her video, so all she has to do is sit in front of the camera. I don't see how Chrissy can call YouTube a job when she doesn't even try. That's what I was saying. That's what I mean. Well, that's what I think we all pretty much say. Like, what kind of job is this if you're not even good at it? I mean, you're good at the editing and the putting together of the videos or whatever, but damn, girl. I wonder does Airbnb do extended stays? That would be her best bet. Those already come with furniture and clean beds. Of course, they require her to make frequent payments, which we know she can't afford. Her and her brood don't need to ruin another person's shit anyway. And oh, so the other thing I was thinking was when Rod was there, like wasn't that her opportunity to like kind of double up on bills and double up on her rent and shit? I mean, girl. Is that not what you do when you get a lump sum of money? Like, now, granted, I got some debt. I got some shit that, whatever. But when you got all of, oh, Lord. When you got all them kids, like, what? What is the problem? Grow. I can't stop saying that. Mm-mm-mm. Um, oh, God, I'm getting tired, y'all. Sorry. Um, okay. Some do offer extended stays, but if Chrissy is impressed by Wendy's, I doubt she has the money for a long term stay at an Airbnb. What you mean impressed by a Wendy's? She fucked up with Airbnb to her last eviction. She was hopping from house to house through Airbnb on someone else's dime because she couldn't use her account. Lord have mercy. They are all overweight. Doesn't Coke make you skinny? Chrissy is always sweaty looking. What? All right, y'all. On that note, um, yeah, I think I'm gonna finally wrap this up. I'm going on the Kendra's channel and I'm gonna go see what's going on over there. So, all right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I hope it wasn't too bad. I'm gonna get better, y'all. I know the pausing and um the pausing is the problem. The ums and the oohs and the ahs. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, y'all. I'll see you soon. Bye.